everyone, and welcome to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Link and Ting, with me, obviously, Randy Prizzle. Hope you're all good out there. Obviously, if you've missed previous episodes of Randy Prizzle's Link and Ting, go to the page, check out all the previous episodes. If you're feeling them, you know what to do, all of that below. And obviously, if you're feeling this episode too, all of that below as well. Cool, let's get straight into it. Narayani. I don't know if I said that right, but let me try that again. Narayani. Just go with that one. I get along best with people who are down to earth and up for trying new things. Well, I'm up for trying new things. Don't know about the down to earth part, because I don't know if I came down from heaven, I don't think I did. So, but I was made, as people would say, a child of God. So, you know what I mean? Feels like I just walked right out of heaven. Feels like I just down to throw my life away, baby. Like a child just gone to heaven, don't know what to do. Feels like I just walked right out of heaven. I'm gonna stop now, okay? That's all that for now, yeah. Cool. Alright, get on to more what she's saying. She's 30, she's 5'10", she's a doctor. It's fantastic. She's probably a bit too tall for me, 5'10", but let's get on to more what she's saying. What I'd like to know about you is where you would like to live if you could live anywhere in the world. I did say Amsterdam during my younger days. Amsterdam was nice. Not obviously for, the dank. Not going to Amsterdam for the dank, or not going to Amsterdam just for, the girls there and all that, private sections and all. But I would go to Amsterdam because it's actually a nice place and it looks really nice. And it's a very civilized place to live, I'd suggest. But thinking about it, if it's for the winter, somewhere like Denmark or somewhere where, you see northern lights and stuff like that, it looks beautiful and that. If you're talking about somewhere to live, like full time, let me think. Somewhere on the beach, very nice, sun's out. On the day-to-day, it's like the Bora Bora Islands or somewhere like that. You know what I mean? You get fresh fruit every day. Do you know what I mean? The neighbours are nice. You know what I mean? They don't scowl at you every day and go, "Oh, this stupid idiot. What's this fool doing here? This idiot." Do you know what I mean? They actually will be nice and pleasant. Their approach and all that. So, yeah, that's why I'd probably somewhere like along them lines. So, let's get on to what more she's saying. Would get along if you like checking out new films, restaurants and music. Yes, and yes. I mean, music, it depends with music, I guess. If it's like right up my alley in terms of where it's a bit of funk, it's a bit of soul, it's a bit of R&B classics, can be old school sounding like synth 80s sound. A lot of soulful, you could say reggae, garage, grime. Do you know what I mean? Along them lines, I'll probably be a lot more into it. So if it has that vibe where it's really funky, catchy, and I can't say no to it, then yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Films, I'm up for watching films, you know what I mean? As I said, I can watch majority of all genres apart from horror. And apart from too much documentary, I don't like too much documentary. If there's a lot of documentary, it starts to get quite annoying and a bit irritating. I like the interesting ones about sports stars, about someone who's actually done really, really, you could say, deeply things that really interest me, going forward and that. So facts and things like that, or interested in stuff like that. So yeah, restaurants, yeah, love eating food, so it's all good with me on that front. But above all, Narayani seems like a cool girl. I said her name wrong again, didn't I? Narayani seems like a cool girl, and she seems fun and all that. 5'10's a bit tall for me. Yeah, I mean, my head would reach, top of her chest, and I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice for her, but it's not great for me, obviously, because I'd obviously like to reach her face. But so, unfortunately for that, and a bit more on that, it's going to be a no for me. So, move on to the next one. Meg says, let's debate the topic. If offered the chance to go up into space and set up base on a new planet. Yeah, I guess so. I think I've come across this girl before, haven't I? Something's telling me I have. I feel like I have. I'm just going to move on to the next person. I think I've come across certain profiles before. What's going on with this site? Do you know what I mean? You're only supposed to give me the same people. Like, you're supposed to give me someone different. If you can't do that, then you suck. Do you know what I mean? I have to use another site if you ain't doing that. So, fix up. Come on, give me someone different. Reload. Come on, let's find out. Because this is the problem. If you're showing me people that I've seen before, then it's not good. You know what I mean? Then clearly there's something wrong with the site. You know. But let's just see what the preference is saying and change it and find out. Alright, come to someone else now, Lisa. Lisa says, rank these 3 shows. I swear I've come across this one as well. Yeah, this thing really needs to fix up. You're starting to suck now, you are. You really are starting to suck. You're starting to go down the drain. But let's move on to the next profile, which says Catherine. I get along best with people who don't take themselves too seriously. If you can't laugh at yourself, when can you laugh? Yeah, I think if you take yourself seriously all the time, there's a problem, isn't there? So, if I've come across this profile before, then whatever, and we're just going to continue because, you know what I mean, repeated profiles are not great, but yeah, I doubt everybody's going to check out every single episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting. So, you know what I mean, let's just say the repeated ones for the win, whatever. Her last meal, she said, would probably be a steak and chips followed by something chocolatey. Wow, I mean, steak and chips sound good. I mean, do you think if you had a last meal before you were probably going to leave this earth, what would you have? I mean, a steak's a good idea, but I'd have a bit of everything. Do you know what I mean? A bit of every meat. So I'd want a slice of all the meats on the plate. Do you know what I mean? Probably not chips. Probably something that really would be satisfying to be like, yes. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what that would be off the top of my head, but all I can think about is meat. So that's just generally the first thing I'd have. You could say something chocolatey, but yeah, layer cake for me. Like, I'm a big fan of layer cake. I have since, you could say, the first time I tried it, which was probably about 10. I can't remember the specific age, but I know I was starting to become, you could say, a man before I tried layer cake. So definitely something I'm interested in if they do it in shops again, because the ones I tried, you know, were the baddest ones. So, but it just seems like they don't do them in shops anymore. So if someone does come across layer cakes, do let me know, because I am on the hunt for them. So, okay, next thing she says. 2 truths and a lie. I've been diving with bull sharks. I prefer cats to dogs. I enjoy red wine and lemonade mix. I'd probably say the lie might be cats and dogs. I'm just going to go with that one. So above all, Catherine seems like a cool girl, but just doesn't have that je ne sais quoi for me, so it's going to be a no for me. Got to the next one, which is Marve. I think I said that right. How it's spelled is M-A-E-V-E, so it's Marve, whatever. Anyways, the key to my heart is, she says, having a cute dog or being willing to stalk dogs in the park with me. I don't know why you want to stalk dogs in the park. It's a bit weird, but you know, whatever floats your boat, I guess. She's 30, she's 5'4", she's in engagement at Thompson's Reuters Foundation. You married to the job then? Is that what engagement means? Whatever, let's move on. I'm looking for someone who knows his way around a dad joke. Not really, I don't really know too much jokes on dad, so, you know what I mean? So I can't really help you there on that front. I get along best with people who like to laugh, step out of their comfort zone and try new things. Not asking for much, am I? No, you're not. Liking to laugh, yeah, cool, you know, stepping out of comfort zones, you know, I try new things all the time, you know, doing this Lincoln Ting podcast and try new things, you know, yeah, that's right up my alley. Alright, let me think about this for Marve. It's going to be enough for me. I just saw something and I was like, yeah. It's not a picture, by the way, it's just a feeling I got right when I... Oh yeah, this cat lady, isn't it? Yeah, this cat lady. I've come across her before. Let's move on. The profiles are repeating themselves, which is annoying. You know what I mean? I swear I've come across her before. I don't know. I don't think I've come across her. Hold on, let's find out here. Yeah, I think I might have come across that before as well. Damn, man. Okay, I don't think I've come across that. Let's try this last one. Betty. She says, the one thing I'd love to know about you is hobbies and interests are really important to me. What are yours, please? Well, my hobbies, obviously, like playing football. Football's one of them. Playing games, going to the cinema, watching TV. I have a few more, I just can't remember off the top of my head. Bike riding, anything sporty related, well, you know, watching football, eating. I mean, you can count eating as a hobby, an interest generally, so eating is one of my interests. I love eating, I love food, so do you know what I mean? I'm trying to think another thing off the top of my head. What do I like doing? Drawing. There we go. Drawing, writing poetry. It took me a while to think of that. My brain is not really here today. Because of the hot weather, I'm literally had less sleep than I usually have. So I'm a little bit like all over the place. You know what I mean? And these profiles are threw me completely off. Stupid profiles. But you know what I mean? Stupid site, I should say. Stupid. But anyways, that's generally what my hobbies are, you know what I mean? So yeah, but anyways, let's get on to more what she's saying. She's 34, she's 5'8", teacher. All I ask is that you, she says, you're able to hold a meaningful chat, not the whole time of course, and got a sense of humour. I think I got all of that, so let's move on to the next one. Dating me is like, remember this, once it gets to the routine phase, I won't come back to you. So you don't want it to be the same, you want it to be a bit different and mixed up. You know, I get that. Yeah, you don't want it to be, you know, boring all the time. You want someone to keep you excited and stuff. Well, so I can do my best, but you know, but it's probably not going to be for me, to be honest. So generally, it's going to be a no, So yeah, we'll come to one more since this whole thing messed up. She doesn't really have much on her profile. Do you know what? Just no bother. So yeah. Well, that's all for this episode in Ting. It's been weird. That's all I gotta say there. Profiles tried to film out, and then the ice cream van out there is now trying to film out as well, playing the soundtrack, stupid idiot. But whatever. Thank you guys, obviously, for checking out this episode of Ting. If you are feeling an episode, and obviously not that, you know, sound that's going on out there, you can put a like on this and share and all that below. Previous episodes, you can check out the page, Randy Prizzle. All the episodes are on there. You can like, share, subscribe, comment and all of that as well. You know what I mean? Like I say, subscribe to this channel if you want to. You know what I mean? Road, you could say, to 50 subscribers. So people, help me get 50 subscribers. Do well to at least get there. And then we could probably talk about getting 75 and then 100 from then on. So yeah, big up to you all. And you know what we usually do when we finish here? Link out, do 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 do. Link out, do 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 do. Oh, link out.